Their love affair captivated the country in the 1980s and how we cheered when their lips finally met. No, not Charles and Diana, silly Nescafe's gold blend couple. Their romance in the ad breaks was a soap opera sensation, and when a new installment was released, very few took the opportunity of the ad break to put the kettle on. But one thing is certain, the excitement surrounding it wouldn't happen now. Advertising is a dead art form, and no one could possibly get excited about the boring, infantile, irritating drivel that assails our screens these days. The first 30-second gold blend commercial, produced by advertising agency giant McCann Erickson, aired in 1987. Sharon Moen, dripping in diamonds, knocked on her neighbor Anthony Head's door to borrow some instant coffee for her dinner party guest. The flirtatious energy between them was instantly electric. "How can you ever thank me?" he asked, handing over the jar. "I'll try and think of something," she murmured. The climax of the affair provoked a scandalized response. Why? Because she phoned him in the middle of the night, waking him up to exclaim, "I want to see you, now." Why the urgency? She'd run out of gold blend, of course. What a contrast to the wretched ads on screen and online today. Anyone under 40 will find it hard to believe that great commercials made national headline, or that people sat through hour-long shows just to be sure of seeing them, because everyone was sure to be discussing all the details the next day. That era is over, killed by a cocktail of factors: video recorders, streaming services, shrinking budgets, and most of all, the rise of political correctness. In woke Britain, it's impossible to imagine the Gold Blend series ever reaching our tellies. It's simply not diverse enough. Moen and Head are far too well-spoken, well-off, white and heterosexual, and how dare they fret about running out of coffee during the cost of living crisis. So many of the best-loved commercials from the golden age of advertising, in the 1970s and 1980s, would be inappropriate today. Think of the slogans, "and all because the lady loves." No, you can't say that now. According to The Guardian, the milk tray man, a secret agent in a tight black polo neck, who broke into women's bedrooms to leave gifts of chocolate, was a creepy and sinister stalker. The idea of any modern young woman being simperingly grateful for a box of chocolate, wrote one of the left-wing paper's critics in 2016, was tantamount to psychological horror. The industry journal Marketing Week warned as long ago as 2005 that if creativity were allowed to die, adverts would be a doomed art form. The chief dangers were twofold, they wrote: home recording technology that lets people fast forward through the breaks and our dwindling attention span, pared away by mobile phones and the internet.